Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here, welcome back to another video. And who remembers that old girl sat behind me right there, the DAF 45 that we're doing up for my dad's. Now, as you've probably seen on the channel, we went over to Ireland and we found these original 1988 Bedford Marsdens. This is the next project to be done alongside this, that. This needs sold and that needs sold. But I've came up with an idea. Instead of doing video on the one truck, we're going to alternate it so that it's an episode of the DAF, an episode of the Marsden, so on and so forth. So we're going to pull the Kilmarnock Removals Bedford Marsden out of the shed and put the old DAF in. Now, one of the reasons this was abandoned is I had too high a standards for how I wanted this show lorry to look. Not a show lorry, how I wanted the old classics to look. And that was that I wanted them to be absolutely spot on perfect, not bolt restoration. But what I forgot was my skill set and my lack of attention. Now, we built all this by ourselves. This is the railing system, or the side guard protectors. We've still to put the middle bit in. But we built all that by hand. Bear in mind, I'm not a fabricator. We took off the old body and replaced it with a box body with a tail lift. We then took 5 foot off the body. The body was probably about here, which again, not a fabricator. I've never done that before. And I keep looking at it, even to this day, and I'm still fucking proud of myself. I took 5 foot off that body by myself the first day, and then I had a couple of my pals come and help me send bolts through and shit, just because it was hard to put the bolt through, hold it, and drill it. But even when I look at it there, it is fucking straight. Now, it needs a bit of touching up, bits and bobs, but she's mint. Right, we're going to get this one moved back. We're going to put the Cadillac behind here and there, and then we'll reverse the Marsden into here. I still don't know what to do with the Caddy. I probably should sell it, but I bloody love the thing. Now, bear in mind, this isn't a Caddy video, right? But this Cadillac has literally sat there in this exact spot since the day we came back from Nürburgring. Let's see if she starts. The lights didn't come on as I came in, which is a bad sign. Key in ignition. We do have lights. Do we have ignition? What a machine. Beautiful. Alright, the old Cadillac is out. Let's go and get the DAF out. No, I can't put the tail lift up, unfortunately. It's going to keep falling back. But that's because there's no power, or not enough power to work that. Came out. Alright. She's stayed here for a little bit. Will she start? Oh, no. Wrong key. Came out, mate. Oh, I think the booster's not switched on. Right. I mean, it's beeping, but we're getting no turning. This could be a longer video than I originally inspected. What am I talking about? Yeah. Interesting. Right, I've rubbed the batteries off the Killy one, so they're the brand new batteries. So these should work unless there's something more of a problem. You can see a light's not, light was flickering a wee bit there. There's something wrong here, boys. Alright, we got a handoff of Big Keith and he jumped off the starter motor for us because I was struggling, but it turns out it's the small wire that runs to it. So the big wire's getting 24 volts, but the starter wire, the wire that's set, basically the ignition wire that goes between the cab and the starter, there's no connection between there. So when I'm turning the key, the starter motor doesn't know that I'm turning the key, if that makes sense. Anyways, she's starting. We'll give her a wee bit 5-10 to run, and then we'll pull her out. We need to obviously watch this trailer, but it should be grand either way. Alright, we'll have to jump off the starter motor again once we want to start it again, because once I switch it off. No comprende. Drives me insane this. Every time I come in, the fucking fuel light's on. The fuel literally sits right here. And that means if there's no fuel in it, no hot pressure. What's the point of having a big fancy pressure hot jet wash? There's no fuel in it to run the hotness. Anyway.
There we go, boys. Problem solved.
Just rinse all the dust and dirt off it. Look at that. Oh, even the roof, man. The roof was white at one point, now black. Lovely. Alright. And there she is. In situ wash. There she is. Beautiful. And this time I'm not going to do what I did last time where I done everything at the same time. That's why I burnt out this project. I was doing side skirts, I was doing bits to the front, I was painting the cab, I was dotting about. What I'm going to do is get the cab done. Finish the cab, then the body. Instead of bum and wiring up tail lifts and then doing something in the cab and doing headlinings while I do something else. That's what killed it, because I was doing everything at one time. I do that a bit. I think it's maybe a wee bit to do with ADHD, but let's not blame this. It needs done. It's been far too long. Anyways, must be about a fucking 5-minute intro, me going, you know, this is what we're going to do. Let's get started with doing stuff. Some of you might disagree, but I genuinely have a little bit of an attachment to this thing. An unhealthy attachment, to say the least. Oh, that attachment might just have faded away. Oh, no way. Oh. That was very weird. I kept trying it and it eventually just went. That was just a wee blip it's had there, I think. But anyways, I was driving about here with the big dusty windscreen. What I forget, you press that wash button, it washes the bloody windows for you. That's better. Right, let's go park this in. Closing the door's overrated. That will just go in here nicely. Oh. Whoops. Front door ajar, it's telling me. Beautiful. Fits in there quite nice, to be honest. Right, just going to quickly clean all the parts and see where we're at with the body parts. Prepping panels for paint. This bit needs to come off. Alright, so a couple of hours on and progress isn't great. We've started doing our spraying here, but something has reacted with it. As you can see, maybe you can't see, actually can see it better there. See how it's reacting in those wee corner bits there. Where else was it quite bad? Here. Something not right. There we go, more in there as well. Something not right with the primer. And it's reacted. We're using Etch primer, which basically is better than normal primer in my opinion, because it fills all the kind of gaps and scratches and all that. So we'll need to re-primer that one. I don't quite know what's going on. And then I'm using the black, right? I don't know if you can see that. See where it's like really patchy now? Bear in mind when I put that all on, it was all perfect and smooth. Like you can see it there, it's like glass. But then as it's drying, I don't know if it's just the way it's drying, but you can see those wee patches. See where the light hits it? It was like shiny black patch. Shiny black patch. It's so weird. Same in here. That's a perfect example. That was all painted shiny black. I don't know if it's maybe just drying at different points, but it doesn't look too good, but that's one wing. We're then got the white on the go. The white's looking good. Well, it's not white, it's brilliant white, which is funny that DAF have called it brilliant white because it's cream. But I mean, for a rattle can and doing myself, I know you can see those wee kind of holes when it goes down, but she's shiny enough for rattle can. And there she is, just sitting, waiting to be finished. But that's the plan. We're going to get the cab done finish the cab off, sand all this down, get all that done, get the lights fitted, get it done at the front, and then move on to the back, rather than, like I said before, dodging between the two, because it never works. And I've just been checking my paint job. I'm quite happy with it. There is obviously the odd wee bit that I've fucked up, but I think I'm actually going to keep it, and here's why. It's the first paint job I've ever put in a lorry. Might be quite cool to keep, and I think I've done a not too bad job of it. There's silly things here, like wee paint runs, but nobody would know unless they were looking at it properly, or if you watched this video, because there's a big plastic mount that goes there, just above there. In fact, actually covers it, to tell you the truth. So the only people that will know that paint run's there is you. But I'm keeping that one. Right, most bits are painted. I'm just going to give them one last coat, and then we're going to head off for the night, because prepping and painting takes a lot of time. But I'm hoping tomorrow we come in, everything's dry, we can start building up the front end again. Oh, alright, it's the next morning. It is a Saturday. I don't know why I'm telling you the date, and things have dried shite, is all I'm going to say. Again, like, this one seems to get over it. This one kind of got over the whole gassing out problem, which is good, and it's all nice and dry now. But this one seems to have still got the gassing problem. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't like painting. Is it because I'm using a aerosol can rather than the gun? Possibly could be, but everything else is kind of drying. This just came out really nice, but again, it's dried really weird. I don't know if the camera sees that, but you can literally see the mountain bolts here. You can literally see the mountain bolts in the paint reflection. It's really weird. I don't know if the camera can see it, but it's lovely. It's lovely and shiny, but you know, you can see a wee bit of a... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it the plastic adhesion stuff I'm using or something? But that needs resprayed anyway, so we'll quickly do that this morning. I think it might be it could be something along the lines of the plastic kind of absorbing the stuff is what I'm going to go with. That's what we're going to say now. Because once I've done a few coats on that one, that kind of gassy, flat stuff is gone. This is really boring. Right, I had one of this can left, not even a half can, just a little bit. So I need to order more of that tomorrow. Came in, mate. Lovely and gassy, that. That was like overly gassy. Alright, so this is the first panel I want to put on, this kind of black plastic panel. I know I've went for black gloss. I feel like it's going to look good, because I like it when it's a black gloss front, like what we've done to the DAFs. The Volvo. This is a DAF. So I'm just test fitting now. What I'm going to quickly do though is clean the glass, because you can see that little scum line. You'll never clean that once the plastic's on. So take that advantage now. Give it a nice wee clean, put the first panel on. And of course, there's only one product for the job, and that's Auto Perfect Glass Cleaner. Not worried about cleaning the whole window, because probably get dirty again. But just this scum line. Or what I'm going to use. Now I don't know if this is a glass cloth, but it's like a wee fine bristly pad, right? And it came in the All Perfect driver's kit. It's probably for something completely different, but it is fucking mint at cleaning glass. Look at the way it just removes that scum line, right? Whereas normally, look, don't know if you can see that wee slight white scum line. I don't think the camera's showing you. I can never tell because it's such a tiny screen, but it takes some amount of rubbing to eventually go, whereas this, not a fucking problem, oh boy. Right, so the first wee panel is on. She's nice and glossy. There is a couple of paint runs, but we've got away with it. There's a paint run there, but that's where the handle will be. It's a bit orange peely and it's not very shadowy, but it was done by this guy. Also, I spent so much time cleaning the scum line, and we never even went near the scum line, which is fine, because the bolt holes all match up. So fuck knows what that scum line's from, but it's not this plastic panel. Can tell you that much. Anyways, I'm going to go and try the mirrors, see if they're dry. Failing that, today's a bust, because I don't want to put fingerprints over everything, otherwise there's no point in spending all that time prepping and shit to have fingerprinty paint. but these look cured. So they do it. I just went to try and repress it there. Where's the fingerprint I left? Oh shit, now I can't see it. But I literally, let me do a bit that you won't see as much. I literally went to press it there. You can see my fingerprint. Brilliant. Right, I'm just gonna have to give this another couple of hours, alright. I suppose if I've got fuck all else to do, might as well start the door cards, eh? Might as well start the door cards. They should be easy enough. Should. Now one of the things we are taking is the door cards off this, because the door cards on here are original and mint. The other ones are. But we also need the mirror glass, just while we wait for paint to cure. Beautiful, one mirror glass. I always feel quite sorry for this wee lorry, because it does literally just get stripped for bits, but there ain't no saving this thing, man. That was like a 3-second time lapse, brilliant. Now I've noticed this one is just as bad. It's obviously had some sort of spray explosion in here, judging by all the paint marks and such, if you can see that there. So this one is no bueno. I may have to use the older one, but I remember it being a little bit more fucked, but I could be wrong. Downside is I couldn't get the bottom part off. I need to come back with a drill, because I don't actually know what the fuck I'm on about. The passenger one is perfect. It might have been the driver's one. Oh no, maybe that wee bit of white or something. I just remember it being buggered, and remembering I need 2 door cards. But anyways, that one's nice. It's a wee bit dusty, but we'll get it fitted and then we'll give it a wee rag off. Beautiful. Gonna give Auto Perfect's dressing and cleaner 2-in-1 a try. I like it because it's got that holographic, like Scottish tartan. Give that a wee shot and see how. Ooh, is that okay for the paint? Probably not. See how she fares up. Turn it on. What does it say to do? Shake it well before use. Done. Spray directly onto a clean microfiber cloth or applicator. Wipe over interior plastics. Buff off any excess of the dry microfiber. That's exactly the steps I took. Ooh. Not so clean. What are we missing for here? This bit right here. Not exactly OEM, but it's almost there. The tape's a wee bit done, so I think I'm just going to touch it up. Right. Just to show you what I'm going to try to achieve, all these wee pins that sit across, like you can see this one. The hole's there, but it's sitting down, so you just got to kind of fish it out and just let it know where its hole is. Yeah, came in back. Just in there, buddy. Just in there. Same with you. Just in there. Beautiful. Alright, next project now that the door cards are done. Oh, let me show you the door cards done. This one's all done, tied in, lovely, shined up quite nice with the Auto Perfect. It's still got a little white dots, so I think we're going to need to get more paint thinner and thin that off. It's not a problem, that's a cleaning problem, not a building problem. Those are just getting sorted. Then now we've moved on to this side and we've done this side's door card. So that's the handle out of the one round there, as well as that, and the door. And the door card, sorry. No, this is the original door card. No. This is, the whole thing is from the one over there. It's a door card on the passenger side that is original. We have half-inched the door rubbers off of the one round the corner because these ones were ripped and all sorts. The cab in this one was fucking minging, to be fair. So we're just going to quickly go and put the rubbers on. It's a fairly easy job. Should take me about 5 seconds, hopefully. I've obviously left this on from the paint. Oh yeah. Professional. our table. Nah. Fuck. Ah. It's too much this time. Came out. I love starting again. Whee. Window rubber. No more metal clanging. It's a nice. Oh, 6. You owl. Oh, and that is going to do it for today's video. I had to come back into work just to record this outro because we were editing the video and it was 45 minutes long. I cannot upload a 45-minute long YouTube video and it's just not right. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments if you want us to continue on with this solely until it's finished, or if you'd rather we changed it and did one, like, you know, one of one truck. You know what I mean? Anyways, I could give you a wee teaser, but why did I do that? She looks mint. She does look mint. We'll give you a wee tiny teaser. That's it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.